Huge. I could get lost. Thank you so much. So, if you did win the £3,000, what would you spend it on, do you think?
Well, we've actually had quite a big discussion with the staff and everything about looking at, right, what could this money be really useful for? Because it's a generous amount of money, you know, and we really want to make sure that what it would be used for would be really useful, really effective, and enhance the daily lives of our residents.
And how long has this been running for?
Anderson's was built in 1832.
Wow.
So it started off for the youth and the older of the community of Elgin.
Okay. And the founder?
It was General Anderson. And of course General Anderson, how Anderson's came about was that he and his mother lived destitute in Elgin for a number of years, and he was a clever chappie, so got a scholarship, and the story was he went to London. He then from London went on to become in the Indian Army, and he did very well in the army and stayed on in India and got tea plantations and made a lot of money. It's a wonderful story, you should really read it all, it'd be worthwhile. And from that he came back to Elgin and said that nobody would ever be like him and his mother and not have provision for people of youth and old age. And hence that's how Anderson's came about.
You might not have any, but is there any stories of someone that's pops to mind that you've helped, any resident that's been significant to you, come and help with it?
I'd say they're all significant in their own way. And you know, they're all very different, they're all very individual. And I think that's what makes Anderson's quite special actually, because we do see them all as individual people and treat them in that way and with that respect. You know, and that's sometimes quite difficult when it comes to group living and particularly institutional living, but it is very important that everybody is an individual and treated that way.
Perfect. Okay, that's
Is that yours? Should also be benefited from. They don't have anything like this. But this was a massive project, but we just want something a much smaller scale and to be able to give them an opportunity of enjoying, being able to come outside.
It's lovely.
Yeah. So you know, this is like a little haven, isn't it? It's a nice little haven. And it's like, if you've seen this before, it's just grasses up to here and it's underneath. That would be nice to cover what is there just now. Along this stretch here.
Oh, lovely.
You know, and what we're looking at is getting a high fence, you know, to make sure that the rest is, you know, a higher fence, but that they'll still be able, because I don't know, you know, but elderly, they love sitting watching the traffic, watching the miles go by. So we want to make sure that they're not going to be blocking out, that they can enjoy watching everybody coming and going, but making it that it'll be surrounded with, you know, sensitive fencing to make it secure and a nice seat in it.
Lovely.
So that would be what our plan is, and that's what we would like to use this money, and we were fortunate enough to be the winners of it.